Good morning, beautiful people. Welcome to Bible in a Year with Lovie, day 275. Today we're going to read Isaiah 14, 15, and 16, and we're going to flip over to Ephesians chapter 5 and read it about halfway. I'm reading from the Life Application Study Bible, 3rd edition, New Living Translation. You can follow along with whatever version you have. Just might read a little bit differently. I just want to say thank you to those of you who tune in, who, are subscribed, who, come in and show support to this channel. It really means a lot. And I had kind of a revelation yesterday. It doesn't matter if only one person is watching. As long as I am obedient to what God told me to do, then that one person, it could be William, it could be Melissa, it could be any number of you, but that one person might need this, what I'm about to read, that one person. And so if you're that one person, I just want to say you are loved and appreciated, and I just thank you so much for being here, for showing your support. It means more to me than you know. I did get me some more mushroom coffee. This one is called, what's the name of it? It's called Habit 1. My last one was Four Sigmatic. I really liked that one. This one is Habit 1. It's alright. I don't think it's as strong as Four Sigmatic is, but it's alright. I'm trying to find the right one for me. So I'll probably be trying a couple of different brands. Anyways, with all that said, y'all ready to get into the word? I know I am. So let's dive right in. Isaiah 14. But the Lord will have mercy on the descendants of Jacob. He will choose Israel as his special people once again. He will bring them back to settle once again in their own land. And people from many different nations will come and join them there and unite with the people of Israel. The nations of the world will help the people of Israel to return, and those who come to live in the Lord's land will serve them. Those who captured Israel will themselves be captured, and Israel will rule over its enemies. In that wonderful day when the Lord gives his people rest from sorrow and fear, from slavery and chains, you will taunt the king of Babylon. You will say, the mighty man has been destroyed. Yes, your insolence is ended. For the Lord has crushed your wicked power and broken your evil rule. You struck the people with endless bows of rage and held the nations in your angry grip with unrelenting tyranny. But finally the earth is at rest and quiet. Now it can sing again. Even the trees of the forest, the cypress trees and the cedars of Lebanon sing out this joyous song. Since you have been cut down, no one will come now to cut us down. In the place of the dead, there is excitement over your arrival. The spirits of world leaders and mighty kings long dead stand up to see you. With one voice, they all cry out, now you are as weak as we are. Your might and power were buried with you. The sound of the harp in your palace has ceased. Now maggots are your sheet, and worms your blanket. How you are fallen from heaven, O shining star, son of the morning. You've been thrown down to the earth, you who destroyed the nations of the world. For you said to yourself, I will ascend to heaven and set my throne above God's stars. I will preside on the mountain of the gods far away in the north. I will climb to the highest heavens and be like the Most High. Instead, you will be brought down to the place of the dead, down to its lowest depths. Everyone there will stare at you and ask, can this be the one who shook the earth and made the kingdoms of the world tremble? Is this the one who destroyed the world and made it into a wasteland? Is this the king who demolished the world's greatest cities and had no mercy on his prisoners? The kings of the nations lie in stately glory, each in his own tomb. But you will be thrown out of your grave like a worthless branch. Like a corpse trampled underfoot, you will be dumped into a mass grave with those killed in battle. You will descend to the pit. You will not be given a proper burial, for you have destroyed your nation and slaughtered your people. The descendants of such an evil person will never again receive honor. Kill this man's children. Let them die because of their father's sins. They must not rise and conquer the earth, filling the world with their cities. This is what the Lord of Heaven's army says. I myself have risen against Babylon. I will destroy its children and its children's children, says the Lord. I will make Babylon a desolate place of owls filled with swamps and marshes. I will sweep the land with the broom of destruction. I, the Lord of Heaven's armies, have spoken. The Lord of Heaven's armies has sworn this oath. It will all happen as I have planned. It will be as I have decided. I will break the Assyrians when they are in Israel. I will trample them on my mountains. My people will no longer be their slaves, nor bow down under their heavy loads. I have a plan for the whole earth, a hand of judgment upon all the nations. The Lord of Heaven's armies has spoken. Who can change his plans? When his hand is raised, who can stop him? This message came to me the year King Ahaz died. Do not rejoice, you Philistines, that the rod that struck you is broken, that the king who attacked you is dead. For from that snake a more poisonous snake will be born, a fiery serpent to destroy you. I will feed the poor in my pasture. The needy will lie down in peace. But as for you, I will wipe you out with famine and destroy the few who remain. Wail at the gates. Weep in the cities. Melt with fear, you Philistines. A powerful army comes like smoke from the north. Each soldier rushes forward, eager to fight. What should we tell the Philistine messengers? Tell them the Lord has built Jerusalem. Its walls will give refuge to his oppressed people. 15. This message came to me concerning Moab. In one night, the town of Ar will be leveled. The city of Kir will be destroyed. Your people will go to their temple in Dibon to mourn. They will go to their sacred shrines to weep. They will wail for the fate of Nebo and Medeba, shaving their heads in sorrow and cutting off their beards. They will wear burlap as they wander the streets. From every home, the public square will come. From every home and public square will come the sound of wailing. The people of Heshbon and Elealeh will cry out. Their voices will be heard as far away as Jahaz. The bravest warriors of Moab. Oh, bless me. Okay, the bravest warriors of Moab will cry out in utter terror. They will be helpless with fear. My heart weeps for Moab. Its people flee to Zoar and Eglath Shelishiah, weeping. They climbed the road to Luhith. Their cries of distress can be heard all along the road to Horonaim. Even the waters of Nimrim are dried up. The grassy banks are scorched. The tender plants are gone. Nothing green remains. The people grabbed their possessions and carried them across the ravine of willows. A cry of distress echoes through the land of Moab, from one end to the other, from Eglam to Bir Elim. The stream near Dibon runs red with blood, but I'm still not finished with Dibon. Lions will hunt down the survivors, both those who try to escape and those who remain behind. Chapter 16. Send lambs from Selah as tribute to the ruler of the land. Send them through the desert to the mountain of beautiful Zion. The women of Moab are left like homeless birds at the shallow crossings of the Arnon River. Help us, they cry. Defend us against our enemies. Protect us from their relentless attack. Do not betray us now that we have escaped. Let our refugees stay among you. Hide them from our enemies until the terror is past. When oppression and destruction have ended, the enemy raiders have disappeared. Then God will establish one of David's descendants as king. He will rule with mercy and truth. He will always do what is just and be eager to do what is right. We have heard about proud Moab, about its pride and arrogance and rage, but all that boasting has disappeared. The entire land of Moab weeps. Yes, everyone in Moab mourns for the cakes of raisins from Kir Hareseth. They are all gone now. The farms of Heshbon are abandoned. The vineyards at Sibmah are deserted. The rulers of the nations have broken down Moab. What beautiful, that beautiful grapevine. Its tendrils spread north as far as the town of Jazer and trailed eastward into the wilderness. Its shoots reached so far west that they crossed over the Dead Sea. So now I weep for Jazer and the vineyards of Sibmah. My tears will flow for Heshbon and Elealeh, whatever. There are no more shouts of joy over the summer fruits and harvest. Gone now is the gladness, gone the joy of harvest. There will be no singing in the vineyards, no more happy shouts, no treading of grapes in the wine presses. I've ended all their harvest joys. My heart's cry for Moab is like a lament on a harp. Yeah, okay. I'm filled with anguish I am filled with anguish for Kir Hareseth. The people of Moab will worship at their pagan shrines, but it will do them no good. They will cry to the gods in their temples, but no one will be able to save them. The Lord has already said these things about Moab in the past, but now the Lord says within 3 years, counting each day, the glory of Moab will be ended. From its great population, only a feeble few will be left alive. That's where we end in Isaiah today. I got a runny nose, man. I don't know if it's this crazy, stupid weather we've had lately or what, but goodness gracious. Okay, now let's flip over to Ephesians. I've had the hiccups since last night too. It's weird because I don't get the hiccups no more. Okay. Ephesians chapter 5. We're not going to read it real far in. Yeah, okay. Here we go. Imitate God, therefore, in everything you do, because you are his dear children. Live a life filled with love, flowing, whatever. I'm sorry, I'm tongue-tied this morning. Live a life filled with love, following the example of Christ. He loved us and offered himself as a sacrifice for us, a pleasing aroma to God. Let there be no sexual immorality, impurity, or greed among you. Such sins have no place among God's people. Obscene stories, foolish talk, and coarse jokes, these are not for you. Instead, let there be thankfulness to God. You can be sure that no immoral, impure, or greedy person will inherit the kingdom of Christ and of God. For a greedy person is an idolater, worshiping the things of this world. Don't be fooled by those who try to excuse these sins, for the anger of God will fall on all who disobey him. Don't participate in the things these people do. For once you were full of darkness, but now you have light from the Lord. So live as people of light. For this light within you produces only what is good and right and true. Carefully determine what pleases the Lord. Take no part in the worthless deeds of evil and darkness. Instead, expose them. It is shameful even to talk about the things that ungodly people do in secret. But their evil intentions will be exposed when the light shines on them. For the light makes everything visible. This is why it is said, "Awake, O sleeper, rise up from the dead, and Christ will give you light." That's where we're going to stop for today. So, I mean, you know, in our walk, we run across people who try to excuse their sins or can't acknowledge their sins, but who are living in sins, who are living in immorality or impurity or greed, and we can't, it's like we're blind to it. But he says, you know, we're supposed to call it out. You're supposed to expose the darkness, you know. You're not supposed to make crude jokes or tell obscene stories or talk foolish. We're not supposed to do that. When you're a child of God, you're not, that's not godly. So, I mean, and that even goes for me. I mean, I have to know, too, that there are certain things that, as a child of God, I shouldn't be saying or entertaining, you know. So we have to be mindful of that, guys. We have to be mindful of that. Anyways, that's all for today, y'all. I love y'all, and I appreciate y'all so much for tuning in. And I do pray that y'all are still, you know, getting fed from this. I hope by one of you is helping y'all out. And with that said, I hope y'all have a blessed and beautiful day. Remember, if you want to see a change, you have to be the change. We lead by example. We follow by design. If it ain't a God thing, it ain't a good thing. Y'all keep me lifted in your prayers. I'll keep you lifted in mine. If you have any special prayer requests, please leave them below in the comment section. Y'all go have a blessed day, and don't forget to love like Jesus. And I'll see y'all here tomorrow.